What's going on, guys? We're back again. Sorry for the delay. We had a little technical difficulties and my cold. I have the off season flu that's running around right now. But I'll be good. We good. We're back again. Of course we have Tim, Frog May, and Josh. We got another good down for you guys. Tim, what's good? What it do?
Franchise. Come get your franchise players. Who do you want to give a first round pick to? Listen, I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling that guys like Pierre-Paul, Williams from the Baltimore Ravens, Benny Logan, they want this $100 million contract, and they're gonna wait at least a week and a half. And like, you know what? These GMs ain't playing with us, man. We better sign for our regular size deal. Forget the $100 million. We'll sign for $30 million. It's getting like that because now teams are like, you know what? This draft coming up is loaded with defense. It's loaded. You know what I'm saying? So why go out there and give you $100 million where I can get a guy for pennies? And Mike can do the same thing you can do. Surprises all. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. Alshon Jeffrey, I'm hearing he's going to Tennessee. I'm hearing the Eagles. Now I'm hearing the Patriots. He didn't get franchised. I want to see where he goes.
There's a lot of interesting names out there. The ones that did get the tag already, we got Chandler Jones, Kawan Short, Melvin Ingram, Tremaine Johnson, JPP, Le'Veon Bell, and Kirk Cousins. Now out of those, I see possibly three of those people just basically getting long-term deals for the reason for their tag, which is I believe it's going to be Tremaine, JPP, and Bell. I think most of these others are just gaps right now while they find replacements or potential replacements in the draft for them coming up this season. Kirk Cousins, he's just going to be, in my opinion, one of the most underappreciated quarterbacks of the modern NFL history. I think he's going to go down with one of the best stats, but overall he's going to virtually get no love from any team. They still can't see him as being like that franchise quarterback for some reason, even though he's putting up back-to-back career numbers. So that's interesting to me. We already see that John Harbaugh said Brandon Williams, the big run stuffer in Baltimore, won't get the tag. Stephen Gilmore's still hanging out there. He was a big all-pro for Buffalo last season. We got Drake Kirkpatrick. We got the big boy on the Bengals, the offensive guard. We know offensive line's a big spot right now this year, and I know we've heard some rumors about the O-line class and the offensive guard class coming out this year not being as strong as it can. And Kevin Zeitler is a big boy out there, and even I know Whitworth was another left tackle out there that's going to be looked at. Even for the Giants, I hope we go for someone that can get Flowers back to the right side because that's just not his spot. But the ones that I did find interesting so far is I thought the Texans would definitely try to get AJ Boye to a long-term deal just because he's so young, undrafted. I do understand you don't want to pay him the big bucks, but that's the same thing we're looking at with these defensive backs coming out of college. How do you know how they'll perform? You never know. I say go for the one that's already proven right now. And then if you get someone that comes up, hey, later, Boye, we got cheaper players. And Dontari Poe. Like I said last week when we were doing our did I say during the mock? I think I did, but for some reason, if I didn't, Dontari Poe, I believe they already found his replacement last year's draft class with the Chiefs in the second round.
Yes.
They got Chris Jones.
Yes, you did.
We actually talked about that probably 2 weeks before that.
Right. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have. And the only other interesting one is Dante Hightower. Where will he end up if he's not getting the tag? So.
Oh, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Listen, Cowboy Nation. I know you're gonna say us Cowboy fans. We want everybody. It's the truth. We would be doing everybody. But listen, Dante Hightower. I am shocked. I am so shocked. Belichick just came out here. It said, Jamie Collins, you don't want to sign to my deal? Okay, you're going to the. He wakes up. I'm a Brown. What? Help me, please. Help me, please. He's a Brown. Now, Hightower was a monster in that Super Bowl. He was a monster. He can cover. He can blitz. Listen, the man's, and he's young. He, to me, if you're the Dallas Cowboys, sign him. I know Jalen Smith is coming back, but you don't know how's he gonna be with the brace. You never know. Sean Lee needs help. Hightower is that nice Mike linebacker. You need any team can use him. If you need a Mike linebacker, that's your man. I'm shocked that he didn't get franchised at all for the Patriots. But that's how good the Patriots are. They know how to what? They don't pay nobody no money. It's the scheme. The scheme makes certain players look better than what they are. But Hightower, to me, he was a former first round pick from Alabama. Had great tape. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Any team will get to. I think Dontari Poe will be a Raider. I think he will be an Oakland Raider right next to Khalil Mack.
Any others within the next 8 days that currently aren't tagged that you see getting tagged? The only people that I believe might get it are Terrell Pryor and possibly Nick Perry, but I don't know. But the Packers really do need their linebackers still. They can't afford to lose anymore.
Well, I got a name that none of you guys mentioned. Josh, I know you ran down a bunch of names, but forgive me if I missed it. Russell Okung.
You're right.
In Denver, the offense, it's not like this guy is over the hill or anything. I think that's the one guy that if you want to protect your quarterback, he's the most gifted and talented offensive tackle, left tackle that you could possibly have in free agency right now. Why wouldn't you franchise tag him?
For his sake, I hope he gets an agent this time around.
Yeah, true.
Please, Russell, if you're listening to our show, don't negotiate your contract this year by yourself. Get a
goddamn agent. Make it happen. Make it happen with a professional.
I think Pittsburgh should trade Le'Veon Bell. My opinion.
Why?
Because
for who and why? Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it real. My thing is this. Okay, you gave $17 million to Antonio Brown, who well deserved.
Tim, when you played Madden, how many times did you override trades? Be honest. Be honest.
Never did. I never did. You know what? Actually, not just about the subject. When I played Madden, I played the franchise mode, and I love using my guys and going through the draft. I love it. The trading. I just don't feel like cheating. But
that's funny.
I don't cheat.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because when I used to see again, I haven't played Madden in like fucking 15 years. But when I played Madden franchise mode, I traded for I took great players on my current team and traded for like 3 or 4 good players in draft picks.
Yeah, that's me.
To build my team.
Yeah,
that was the fun part of the game. Yeah.
Hell yeah! And then watching the money, I should be a goddamn GM right now. You know the money I saved.
Listen, you get hit. I don't mean to cut you off, Tim, but it sounds like you guys is doing that the interesting man commercial. I don't play men, but when I do,
listen.
But when I do, I make money.
I even moved Dallas. I even take Dallas and move them to LA. To a whole new other city and stuff, and then release everybody, start a whole. Yeah, you have fun.
Nothing made you feel like you had power in Madden when you waved the 37-year-old and you drafted some kid without a profile picture that was like 19 at a Duke. Get your old ass out of here. You've been replaced.
But you know what? I always kept Dez. I always got to keep Dez. I got to keep Dez.
Oh shit.
But here's my thing. Le'Veon Bell. Okay, he's franchised. Okay. The highest paid running back I believe is what Sean McCoy, the highest paid running back right now this year. I'm not too sure.
That's a good question, actually. I'll look that up.
All right. Now here's my thing. Steeler Nation, don't get mad at me. It's okay to franchise them, to hold them, but here's my thing. Why are you gonna commit? When you commit to players who help you win. The big thing. 3 years in a row he's been suspended for the same nonsense.
Yeah.
And then you get to the playoff, the injury. So here's my thing. Okay, we all talk about guys like Josh Gordon, reinstatement, and we talk about Josh Gordon. We see Josh Gordon when he plays, he's easily a top 3 receiver.
I got those rankings for you.
Le'Veon Bell is a top 3 running back, however order you want to put him in. You're dealing with you're investing all your money into a player who cannot take his job seriously.
Well, here's the reason for getting a long-term deal with Antonio Brown and franchise tagging Le'Veon Bell. You are now, as the organization, looking at Bell and saying, okay, we're tagging you. What are you going to do for us? We're maxing your dollar amount this year. I want to see what you're going to do for us this season. On and off the field. That is going to make us turn around and say, hey, all right, we're going to give you a long-term deal and keep you on board here. That's the mindset of Tim. I'm business.
Not good enough.
Mind. How is it not good enough?
Put down the weed, man.
Running back. He's a top 3 running back. How is that not good enough?
I'm gonna tell you why.
That's the flexibility that a great running back gets.
Frog, I'm gonna tell you why
a great player gets.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not good enough, Frog. Here's the thing. Okay, so your method is 100% correct. That's what they're gonna do. You franchise you. We're gonna see if you're gonna be a good boy this offseason. So this one time you be a good boy this offseason, I'm gonna give you all the money what you deserve versus the 3 times I asked you to chill. Again, you're coming to the NFL. You're coming to this job that you got guys right now fighting to get in. Okay, you made a boo-boo. One time and one time only is all you should be getting. The second time, the same thing. The third time, the same thing. So now all of a sudden, I'm a free agent. Oh, not only that, not only the stuff you're doing off the field, like the playoff time comes.
Wait, he's only been penalized twice. It's not 3 times he's been penalized.
Well, wasn't there a time that he got penalized and it took it away, and the other 2 times was 4 games? Am I correct? 2 times was 4 games. One time he appealed it, they took it away. But they're all for the same thing: missing tests.
Either way, Tim, I got your numbers for you. Last year, the highest paid running backs based on average salary per year was AP, 14 mil. Second was LaShawn at 8. Jonathan Stewart was third at 7.3. Dougie at 7.2. Jamal Charles, 6.9. Lamar Miller, 6.5. Then it goes Chris Ivory, DeMarco Murray, Zeke, and Giovanni.
So that means right now the whole running back thing, you're not getting.
He just took over though. Le'Veon Bell with his franchise tag, he just took over the #1 spot, obviously, especially with AP not going to get that contract anymore, and LaShawn staying where he is. He's $4 mil above LaShawn McCoy now.
Yeah, he's looking at 12 or 13 mil.
12, exactly. Yeah.
So now what's going to happen is he's going to become a good boy this offseason. What we're going to do is we're going to give him all the money. We're going to say, thank you for being a good boy this one time. And now we got to sit down and every offseason and pray, please let him get suspended. Please don't let him get suspended. And that's my issue. Can you really trust him?
But you did this. You did the same with Des Bryant. So what's it matter?
Yeah, like really.
Exactly. You can compare if you want to. It's the same situation. Could you wholeheartedly say you trusted Des off the field, Tim?
Yes, I did. What have you done?
You did? Okay, I'm sure Pittsburgh fans feel the same exact way with Bell.
Josh, here's my thing, Josh. Des Bryant is a victim. It's a victim. Des Bryant is a victim of rumors and lies.
Here we go.
Big time. Where's the Walmart video at?
That's the only thing you can bring up, right? The mama incident, right? I understand that. There's been way more, Tim.
But here's the thing.
Le'Veon smoked a blunt. We're good.
But Josh, we talk about 3 times Josh getting in trouble. Des Bryant never got in trouble in the offseason.
How many times did Des get in trouble in Oklahoma before he even made it to the league, Tim?
Never, not once. Des Bryant was homeless. Deion Sanders got him in trouble by having dinner with him.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me Des Bryant's
get-
draft stock wasn't possibly drooping or because of his off-field issues? Okay.
No.
All right.
Des Bryant got in trouble because he got suspended for lying about having dinner with Deion Sanders. College players cannot be having dinner with agents and stuff like that. He lied not to get Deion in trouble, and that was a miscommunication.
We can speculate about the situations. I'm just saying nobody can trust the player like Des, but they gave him the money. Le'Veon deserves the money. He's the best in the NFL right now.
Again, his talent is without question great. His decision making 3 times, I'm sorry. Now, with Antonio Brown, I give him the money. We talk about a man who worked his ass off.
Tim,
Go ahead.
Tim, decision making. Let's go back into history.
Okay.
Lawrence Taylor, decision making.
Okay, I can answer that one. And I'm going to say right now, Lawrence Taylor is the best football player all time, in my opinion, regardless of position. Regardless. And here's the thing. In that era, we didn't have social media. There's probably shit that we don't, thank God we didn't see. That we see now.
Watch your language.
He's probably in another level. But here's the thing. Lawrence Taylor bought it he played every single game. His team was the limelight. He knew how to handle being outside, but he knew how to come to work. That's the difference. Some of these players don't know how to come to work. Le'Veon Bell don't come to work. He missed work 12 times. 12 times he missed work. Why? Because of decision making. I don't remember the time Lawrence Taylor being suspended over drugs. Whatever he did after football, he did. Michael Irvin, the same thing. Michael Irvin may have smoked crack, but he was the first player on the field and off the field. And he made sure he came to work. Listen, that's what I like. I don't care what you do. Listen, Odell Beckham Jr., we may joke around. Social media is sensitive. This is a sensitive era. But he comes to work. He may be dancing with a whole bunch of dudes or whatever he's doing personal business. But guess what? When he comes to NFL, he comes to work. The guys who come to work, you pay. The ones who want to bullshit outside, but then come to work half-assed, I'm not paying you.
Tim, can I just ask you one important question?
Watch the language.
Go ahead.
What other running back can you find me in the NFL the past 2 years that have had an average rushing, 5 yards rushing average every carry?
I'm not questioning Le'Veon's talent.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You have to pay him. I understand where your trust issues coming from.
We're gonna move to the third down in a couple of minutes. So last word, guys. Last words.
Listen. I don't want Steelers fans coming on here and saying you crazy X, Y, and Z. All I'm saying is this: pay him, let him get in trouble one more time. I guarantee you, you're not gonna apologize to me. I'm saying I'm keeping it real. He's been in trouble. There's never been in trouble. Y'all can say Des back to his moms, whatever. Des Bryant had to get maturity issues. He straightened that out. He's been straight. Only one incident. But he's played every game. He's not missed a game over personal issues. Le'Veon Bell missed games because of decision making more than once. So, listen. But I'm not questioning.
That's all I got to say on the issue.
I understand, Tim. I understand your trepidation when you're talking about Bell. But the reality is, look what Bell is. He's worth the risk. If we're sitting here talking about LeGarrette Blount
is he worth the risk?
Mark Ingram, yes,
hell yeah,
absolutely.
He is.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah,
absolutely, man.
Hold on. You know what? Here's the thing. It's funny you said that. So what has Le'Veon Bell Steelers to say worth the risk? Have they won anything with him? How many playoff games did Le'Veon Bell play with the Steelers out of his 3 years?
When you're talking about victories and chips, see, that's a team effort.
No.
You can't on one athlete. You got the best athlete in the team and still not win one chip.
Sean, I'm not saying they haven't won Le'Veon Bell. What I'm asking is, what has he contributed to this team? Did he play every playoff game?
In the playoffs, he's averaging
No,
5.5 yards a carry and
Okay.
119 yards a game, if that counts for anything in the playoffs.
Yeah.
How many again, how many playoff games in the last 3 years since he's been drafted he played in?
It says he's played 3 games in the playoffs.
3 or 4.
He played the last 4 games in the playoffs.
3 games started. 65 rushes, 357 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5.5 yard average.
No. See, no. That's this year, right?
No, yeah, it's 2016
No.
playoffs, it looks like.
Can you give me the numbers each year in each game?
That's the only time he's been in the playoffs was 2016, I believe, isn't it?
Oh, so wait a minute. He only played this year in the playoffs?
Is that his?
Games?
But wait.
I know, right? We're gonna go into a whole different situation now.
But Tim, that back to what I say. If you're going to pin him the fault for not getting,
I know.
Sean,
That's a weak argument, Tim.
Sean,
it's a team
Sean,
effort. Put chip.
Sean, it's not about.
Yeah.
Sean, it's not about the wins for team effort. The man's been in the league 4 years. While the team was playing the playoff the last 4 years, he only played in 1. The team was in the
What
playoffs.
happened in Dez's first 4 years, Tim? Come on.
Tim,
Where was he at, though?
Tim, go to Little Caesars.
Come on.
I'm not.
But Tim, are you
I
saying that his team wasn't in playoff while you didn't play? He didn't start?
He didn't play. No. He didn't play. Why? Why did he play? Why didn't he play in the playoffs? The team played in the playoff. What happened? Wait, what happened the last game in the playoff against the Patriots? What happened in that one? Did he play? Did he play in that one?
Who are you talking about now?
Le'Veon Bell. Did Le'Veon Bell play against the Patriots?
I can't recall.
Yeah,
did he?
he did. He got hurt.
Oh.
He got hurt. He pulled a hamstring.
Oh, he got hurt. So that means in out of all the playoff games in the last 4 years, he played in 1 full game. 1 full game out of 4 years, while the other teams played.
You're nitpicking, Tim. We can go on to the third down.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah. I don't.
It's called the Tony Romo rule. If Tony Romo only went to the playoffs 2 times, he garbage.
But you're gonna be that guy if you have the first.
That's because we hate on Tony Romo.
Tim, if you're in the first 5 picks of fantasy this year, you're damn well picking Le'Veon Bell, aren't you?
Not me. Not me.
No, you can't trust him.
I've had to pick David. I had to pick David Johnson.
You know, this is why you are king of trolling.
I know, I love it.
You're the king of trolling because you know you're.
Pittsburgh. Listen,
Yes,
I want to listen. Steelers fans. Listen, Steelers fans. Here's the thing, Steelers fans. I wear your colors, the black and gold. Yeah. You know, I'm doing it for 2-minute warning, baby. This is what it's all about. But see, here's the thing. Black and gold, I'm not down with because here's the thing. I'm a Cowboys fan. But I keep it real, though. Martavis Bryant, love him. He's a troublemaker, but it's okay. Antonio Brown, love him. Le'Veon Bell, I got my thoughts about him.
Anyways, guys, we're going to come back to the third down. We'll be right back.
Thank the